In this video, we are going to briefly cover some parts of the TaskPad command types and parameters within the Cloud Retailer point of sale software. So referring to those TaskPad buttons that you can program to do quite a few different things at the point of sale screen. So to access our TaskPads, we go to Admin. We're searching for TaskPads, we click on TaskPads, and then you will likely not have this many TaskPads to look at, but you select the TaskPad that you wish to edit by clicking the box to the left and then going over to Edit Selected TaskPad. You can see there are quite a few different things, and this is basically broken down to, there's some common things. Obviously, the TaskPad as a whole has a name, its size in columns and rows. If it goes to the POS, and if it's location specific or if it's across all locations, and of course if it's an active TaskPad. Then we look at the buttons. We have some common things like which roles, and again your particular version of Cloud Retailer will likely have more roles as well as differently named roles. This is, for example, only. Text is self-explanatory. Type in a brief description of what the button should say. If it's an active button, it needs to be set to enabled. We have our color option, and we have an option for an image, and then if you want to overlay the image over text, and then the size of the individual button in columns and rows. And then where it gets a little trickier is the commands. There's quite a few different commands that can be added. There's another video that discusses that. And then we also have the parameters. So in this case, it's a sales line item, and then we have the product code for a bag of ice. However, for a 20-pound bag of ice, it's still add line item, but then we have the product code in brackets. If you have any questions on what the parameters can do, there is some additional tools here where you can see kind of a description and different options. And likewise, if we click over another button, you can see this is a simpler one, show past receipts. Best advice when you're doing this is know what you want the button to do, and you can always get a list of TaskPad commands, and then you can go through it and see what you want to do. And then you have the option for parameters depending on what you're doing, and then when we get into the parameters, then we can check the box and it will show the various parameter options. Aside from that, you also have the option to map to a function key. And as always, when you're making any changes to a TaskPad, we need to save it. We need to resync the point of sale stations and also restart the point of sale stations for the changes to take effect. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.